Our industry is going to boom through the merging of DeFi and TradFi. We're going to be looking at tens of trillions of dollars in market cap. We're going to reach a point where the majority of that market cap is not cryptocurrencies, but actually real world assets like stable coins, tokenized funds, tokenized equities, tokenized commodities. That will naturally redefine what our industry is, because it will no longer be about idea coins or coins related to digital gold or Bitcoin or something. They will now be about real world assets. Our industry will become about real world assets more than cryptocurrencies, just by the numbers. And that will lead to a polishing of the technology to the point where it will become low cost and easy to adopt it for all those other use cases, like ad networks, supply chains, insurance, concert tickets, real estate, and so on. Two groups in the blockchain world. You have the DeFi, decentralized finance, 1 to 2 to 20 to 30 to 50 person team that is building a DeFi protocol. And that is basically taking a part of what would have traditionally only been allowed to happen in a bank. And it's taking that part out and building it into its own little service and to its own little application, like a lending market, right? Lending markets are a part of what banks do. They're not everything banks do, but it's a big and valuable part of what they do. And so now, you have lending markets over here. So that's the DeFi community. Then you have the TradFi community. The TradFi community is, I wouldn't say they're waking up. I would say they're wide awake at this point. I see the U.S. banks and institutions very rapidly now looking to make their own stable coins, looking to do issuances, looking to do asset tokenization.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten. And more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. We had Howard Luckman yesterday and say, hey, we're going to put those GDP numbers on blockchain. And of course, the masses have no clue or understanding. Went right over their head. That's how easy they can say things, and they have no clue where this economy is headed. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. But I'm going to go over that in the second video. But we have Bitcoin and crypto right now moving up. Don't forget we have futures contracts ending on Friday. We have stocks right now are flat, but we have Nvidia reporting this afternoon. So like I told you, I know that Nvidia is going to hit their numbers, but it's not going to be the big pops that we've seen. And in 2026 or 2028, they're going to start pulling back. Chips are going to be cheaper. And then also we know it's time to build. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates right now. The short end is down, long end is up. And then also we have the dollar up. We have volume and crypto down. We have Tether and USDC. And we have MasterCard and Circle expand partnership to enable USDC and Euro settlement across EEMEA. And that's Europe, Middle East, and Africa. And Circle's job is to push this digital dollar for the central banks. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Japan's Monex Group considers launching yen-peg stablecoin as chairman cites need to keep pace in digital finance. And again, guys, we know how important these stablecoins are, because they're nothing but digital dollars, but they have the power with these smart contracts to be programmable, telling you what, when, and how to buy, and you have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. And because these digital dollars are on blockchain, really nothing is moving. Remember, they want your life to be a video game. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then, guys, we have the Fed. Repo was $28 billion yesterday. Make sure you're pulling it on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And how quickly the narrative can be changed. We have the White House says that Fed's cook should go on leave. And guys, remember, all the attention was on Jerome Powell. Everyone talking about rate cuts, tariffs, inflation, and now they're talking about whether someone claimed 2 houses as their residence. This is unbelievable. But remember what Obama stated. You throw enough propaganda, you don't have to worry about whether it's truth or not. But this allowed Jerome Powell to move behind the curtain. Remember, guys, we've seen the movie before. Now we have KuCoin to support Thailand's G-Token project, a tokenized government bond issued by the Ministry of Finance. And it doesn't matter what country you go to, they all have a plan for this fourth industrial revolution. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs are up as I'm doing this video. And we have US spot Bitcoin ETFs see their 6th day of outflows. And remember to pay attention to the inflows and outflows. Now we have Rex Osprey files for a BNB plus staking ETF with the SEC. And we know BNB continues to burn. And if you start getting treasuries and these ETFs, it's definitely going to manipulate the price. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Trump Media and Crypto.com plan $6.4 billion Crow token treasury based largely on equity line of credit. And we've seen Crypto.com go untouched. And we know that's a bigger reason behind that. And we also know there's really no utility in Kronos. Basically, it's used like a stablecoin. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Aave Labs launches Horizon and offering institutional stablecoin borrowing against tokenized real-world assets. And we know that's going to open up liquidity, but then it's also all about the fees. Now we have the US CFTC taps NASDAQ surveillance system as it expands crypto oversight. And we know the banks are the biggest what? I'll let you finish that. Now we have SUI partners with Alibaba Cloud to launch AI coding assistance for SUI Move developers. And they're going to be supporting English, Chinese, and Korean. And we only have a handful of these big clouds that are controlling the whole system, even a whole lot of these crypto projects. Now we have MetaMask introduces social login features and allows users to create wallets with Google and Apple accounts. And guys, what is that doing? Making everything seamless for mass adoption. And then lastly, we have Google Cloud is developing its own blockchain for payments and currently in private testnet. And again, we only have a handful of these big clouds that are holding all this data. That's going to make it easy for these AI agents. And this is a layer 1 blockchain. They're not using the ones that are already developed. And it's called Google Cloud Universal Ledger. And this protocol is designed to facilitate easy digital payment processes for financial institutions and enterprises. Guys, digital payments are right around the corner. Tokenization of every asset is right around the corner. But unfortunately, the sheep are asleep. And by the time they wake up, this fourth industrial revolution will be here, where the machines take over the economy and humanity goes home. And that's the reason why it's so important to get back to the creator so you can start creating. So therefore, you won't fall for the devil's tricks and you don't fall on the wrong side of history. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.